Damn, I can't even see. Okay, there we go. Much better. Nope, it won't let me. Gotta go this way. Spin side. What's going on, man? What's going on with y'all? Damn, this motherfucker burning hella fast. You see it? Good God, it's that Earth OG. Shit. That's what's up. Like that topic, you know what I mean? Bridging the gap. We're gonna let it build. I need to let it build a little bit. Bridging the gap. Like I would remember earlier we was talking about like the direction. Direction, like what I wanna do. Like I'm talking about what I'm gonna do, but you know, when you have plans on the table, you know, the first thing is to profess them. Like profess what you wanna do. And then do it. So right now, I'm noticing like there's a lot of bloods. There's a lot of bloods doing this prison channel shit. From New York though. From New York. Now we on the West Coast. We on the West. And we do it a little different. We do it a little different. But at the same time, I've been on the East too. And I like how they get down out there. And I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to all people from the East Coast that got a story to tell. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So how do you bridge the gap from California to New York to Virginia to Florida? You got to go hunting. So this is my profession. I want to work. I'm reaching out now. I'm branching out because I notice at least 2 times a day. 2 times a day, I'm asked to do an interview or interview somebody. What's up, St. Cal, man? How you feeling? Abner, what's happening? John Mack, hey Pinky. Adrena. So I'm trying to figure out how to reach. I mean, it's not hard. I can go to their inbox, but at the same time, that's what I got coming up. I'm reaching out to like other prison channels from the East Coast that nobody really know about. Like they subscribers is is not as big, but so we could grow together. I'm looking to grow with people. I'm not looking to just do a one and done. No, I'm trying to grow with you. Where's Ish the Kid? Where is Ish the Kid? I'm looking for you. Ish the Kid. Wrench Mob. Tapping in. That's right. Top good. But yeah. Yeah, they did, man. Man, look. Wrench Mob been like, they've been tapping in here and there lately, but they there. That's what's matter. It's wrench mobs that ain't got no wrench that's still up in here though. For real. But yeah. Look, man. And it's some real shit. I've been in blood for a long time, like as long as I can remember. Now I'm not a gang banger. Let's get that straight. I'm not a gang banger. That's a forgotten art in Sacramento. They banging for other reasons now. When I started, there was Del Paso Heights, Meadowview, Oak Park, Valley High, and a few others sprinkled in. But it was all gangs. It was Bloods and Crips and mobs in Sacramento. Then over time, what happened is cliques started infiltrating. Well, that's maybe a bad word, but they started getting infiltrating and getting into gangs. Next to you know, there's Bloods and Crips in Sacramento. Man, they rare. Being a blood in Sacramento was just that word is just like nigga. It's just a common word. Like it's people from these same hoods that was bloods then. Well, them hoods is now something else. There's something else. Primarily, blood is being a blood is like it ain't even secondary no more. It's like third dairy, third dairy. Bloods are dinosaurs. So when I look and see New York, I look and see New York, man. They take their blood in serious like we used to, like we used to. They take it serious, and man, salute. So I'm tapping in from the west. Black and brown have to reunite. You know what? I remember Black and Brown united during the LA riots. The LA riots, they reunited, but I don't know any time after that. I don't know if you. I'm talking about the Black and Brown in LA, because the Black and Brown out in Northern California, like they went at it, but it's never been serious to where they had to like unite as one. But LA, they killing each other. Black and Brown is killing each other at an alarming rate. Hold on. Damn. All right. We in there. So, what was I at? So, yeah, in LA, man, they was killing blacks and Mexicans killing each other at an alarming rate. So for them to reunite, or unite, that was some serious shit. That was some serious shit. Do I see it happening now? Man, the closest thing to making Black and Brown unite was probably Nipsey Hussle dying. If they didn't unite then, they wasn't going to. Because everybody had love for Nipsey. It gets rough with different group segments, especially when the race issue is number one rule in the pen. Can you touch in your experiences and opinions? Um, you're right. It does get rough, but it's easier to understand. Like everything is black and white. That's easy. If I went to a pen in the Midwest or something, I would be confused. I would be confused because it'd be so much going on. He kicking it with him. He kicking it with him. They over there and they look like me, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I would be confused if I seen a white boy calling shots over another black. I would be confused. So California is I mean shit is racially segregated. Makes it easier to understand. There's no confusion. And then you're right. And the race is not the number one rule, but that's just something that goes without saying. Like you drink here, you shower here, you eat here, you work out here, you play basketball here, you stand here when you ready to go in. I mean, it's black and white. You right. Yeah, it does go back further than the pen. Everybody's not the same. Like take me. I messed with all races. When I went to jail, I messed with all races. I didn't see color. I didn't see like racial divide and stuff in Sacramento. We wasn't we came up a little different. We came up around all the races. So I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that. Then when I hit the pen and I seen that, I was like, okay. I mean, it went hand in hand with politics first and foremost. So you had to know politics, and you had to know race. When I went to juvenile hall, there really wasn't politics. When I got to the county jail, I was trying to learn it how it went with the race and shit. Then when I got to the pen, and it was like every time you make a mistake, there's another another brother there to correct you. So what'll happen? Like I'm gonna tell you mistakes you make when you first come to the pen. You go to the wrong shower. You go to the wrong shower. It might be you might go to the Mexican shower. So what'll happen is if it's a black around you while you about to get in the shower, he gonna be like, oh, wait, bro, no, we shower over there. And gonna be like, oh, okay. Or say you sit at the wrong table, somebody gonna be like, hey, bruh, hey, even if he ain't your homie from your hood, he's still gonna be like, bruh, come on. Or say, I'm gonna tell you another rule. I'm gonna tell you another rule. When you're playing basketball, right? It's a full court. It's this court and this court. This side will be for the Mexicans, and then this side will be for the blacks, and the others play with the blacks, and then the Mexicans play with the white boys, and that's pretty much it. So, and there's some others that be playing with the Southsiders too. Let's get it straight. There's some others that be over there because the others can play. They can go on both sides if they want. So, hold on. So what'll happen is, say we playing basketball and the ball goes across to their court. You know how like you make a pass and they get past you and they go across half court. Do not run and get that basketball. Do not chase that basketball. We got a habit of the ball run, we chase it, trying to save it or something like that, make a play. You just better let the ball go. If the ball go into the Mexican court, let it go. You stand right at that half court line and be like, "Hey, bola." Tell you give him the ball. But you do not go across that Mexican side of that basketball court. Instant riot because they look at the Mexicans and look at it like, oh, they're attacking us because blacks have no business on the south side basketball court. Period. Blacks, see, that's the thing, man. Blacks is not against all Latinos. Let's get that straight. I'm gonna be real as fuck with you. Blacks are not against Latinos in prison. We shout out Jussie, man. Blacks are not against Latinos in prison because just like blacks got hella shit going on, Mexicans got hella shit going on too in their own problems. Blacks got their own problems and they be in their own worlds. The only times they collide is when somebody decides to cross that line. That's why Mexicans are not allowed to do drug deals with blacks. They stabbing Mexicans. If a Mexican do a drug deal with a black, they gonna stab him. They gonna stab him. So like I had some Southsiders I used to do business with, but they was like, but it had to be on the on the straight So man, look, that's how they cross over. A lot of times it'll be like a Mexican owes a black some money, and the black is playing, or the black owed or the Mexicans owe the black some money, and the Mexicans is playing. It turns to threats, then it turns to action that quick. That's the only reason like they'll go against each other, but they are not like they don't wake up in the morning and say I'm finna kill me a black or I'm finna kick off a ride with a black or it's on with a black. It ain't like that. It's two different cities. It's two different cities living in a country. That's what it's like. Two different tribes living in a city inside prison. That's what it's like. Man, the Northerners is a whole is kind of it's kind of different because, like I said, the Northerners are like us. I mean, their Northerners are like blacks in a sense. The only difference is like we used to be hella tight. Like the Northerners play they still play basketball with the blacks and shit, but it can go down. That's why a lot of Northerners will be playing sports and shit. But nah, even Northerners, they in their own city. But it's easier to cross that line with a northerner because they can do business with us freely. So if you can do business freely with the Northaniels, then that's an invitation for a whole lot of problems. That's why, truthfully, from what I've heard in the last 5 years, there's not that many black and South Sider riots, but there have been Black and North Day riots. They have. And a lot of it be over stupid shit. And in the end, people go back to resuming their program because, like I say, the Northerners are just like us. Dirt looked like he from Cuba. Odelay. Odelay. Much respect. Still, I'd much rather be in prison where people and folks run it than a prison where race run it. Huh. Yeah, shit. Some of us didn't get that choice, to be honest with you. I sure didn't. They took me at 18 years old and threw me on one of the hardest level fours in California and was like, swim, bruh, swim. Look, they sure didn't care. Yeah, man. Jussie, man, did you get your shirt, man? Did you get your shirt? Let me know something. So you said politics keep people safe. You right, but like they keep people like me safe because, like I say, if I went to another state and tried to understand their politics, actually, I'm not gonna say I would get lost because I kind of did because I'm the type to ask questions. So it being black and white for me, it works. Was there any people and folks? I'm gonna be honest. Like, if people or folks like I know now, like GDs and Lord, I know that now, but they didn't have no presence in California prisons. Like they didn't have no presence like that. Like I met, like I didn't meet a vice lord until I went to Florida and got extradited. I met one on the bus. We was in like Kentucky or something. That's really like the only time I met one. But I know they exist. No, the dude that I met, he was on the extra. Well, he was on the transportation bus. He was moving from one federal pen to another. That's how he was on the bus. You watch one of my first videos and my voice is completely different between now and then. You know what? That's because I'm probably more energetic now or something. Back then, I was just hella laid back. Hella laid back. That's a trip though. I need to watch one of my first videos. I ain't done that. I ain't done that. Vice Lords is the most organized street gang in the country. I mean, the fuck is that? Oh shit. What the fuck? Dun dun. No, I'm just playing. Y'all seen that shit though? Y'all know squirrels and dirty don't get along, man. They be everywhere. I seen Shadow and was on his shit. Did y'all even see that motherfucker? Y'all didn't even see the motherfucking killer squirrel. He all the way down there now. I was about to get the slingshot. Don't mess with them. Y'all seen him attacking motherfucker before. Y'all seen it. Cause I moved the ladder outside. Squirrel. Oh, y'all seen it. Ah, man. Josh and Jesus. I see you asking specific questions. That's what. Because every time I look at your question, I'll be ready to launch into Dirty Professor. It's the same one from you and Nate. Man, OG Nutty Cheek Squirrel. Real man, I'm telling you, oh, dude, them squirrels, man, they all connected. They like the Borg. They once say attack, they just all attack. I'm telling you, it's one squirrel controls all the squirrels. Like he could see, it's a squirrel sitting up in a box, and it's another one's he could see all through they all eyes, man, and they gonna attack. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, man. So what I got coming up, man. I can't get this damn Walmart, man. I don't know what the fuck. This Walmart video is not uploading, man. I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a phone literally and hold that phone to this phone and record to get the video. And then I gotta, I did a little story with G Way last night. That's my boy, right? G Way, he the one from the High Speed Chase little story when we was in Reno, right? I did a little story with him, so I'm gonna drop that either today or tomorrow because I'm trying to let him get his links up because he got a lot of good music out there. And then I got the Teddy part two to his interview coming up probably today or tomorrow. So I'm trying to check this interview. And what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Something that's a little different that I. What do y'all think about that? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Other than that, oh, y'all got jokes. Now, Sac is not considered the Bay Area in prison. Sac is not considered the Bay Area in prison or anywhere else. Exactly. I'm about to. It depends. If the numbers stay over 20, I'm gonna keep it going. But as soon as it dip under 20, I'm out. I'm just scrolling through y'all questions, and if one question jump out at me, I'll answer it. Stockton PD arrests 50 gang members in a sweep and took 42 guns off the streets. Wonder who it was. I don't know. Stockton is crazy. Stockton is one of them places where you truly gotta, if you got a thing, you gotta have that motherfucker out at the gas station. You gotta pump your gas with your thing and stuff. Stockton, I bet y'all didn't know this. Stockton had from California. Stockton had the murder for in the whole country. Like East Palo Alto had it, Richmond had it, Sacramento had it once, but Stockton, little ass Stockton, had the murder capital. What's the most dangerous hood in Northern Cali? That's a tough one. That's a tough one because the Bay got some rugged ass spots. I'm talking about, yeah. I would say it's pretty rough in some spots in the Bay. Yeah, that's a tough question to answer though. Yeah, Richmond is what makes the spot hella dangerous is when it's small. When it's small and hella people be dying. Like East Palo Alto. Oakland, been grimy. But I tell you what, Oakland been grimy, but the West Oakland, man, them West Oakland Acorns, oh man, them, woo, they just like Richmond, they grimy as shit. But at the same time, you got good people from every hood. Let's not get that mixed through. You got good individuals from every hood. You kind of another hood, you kind of get what you looking for. Like if you looking to meet a good dude and you a dude, you gonna meet a good dude. But if you on that bullshit, you gonna meet somebody with the bullshit, and y'all gonna end up on bullshit. Is Richmond? Nope. I'm gonna say Richmond is worse because because it's so man the way Richmond is divided. You got two hoods against one. Then that hood got a clique that's taking out people. Man, Richmond is crazy and it's small. That's why it's small. And then they all got strong with them because they had the oils and they had the oils and things and they give people in Richmond a check when they turn 18. Everybody in Richmond get a check. Y'all know that against the grain. Long time no see. Yeah. Shit. Any hood with alleys and one way in and one way out. Whew. Not man. It's one way in, one way out in Sacramento too. It's hell of them. And in Sacramento, I ain't even gonna speak on Sacramento because I love my city. I don't know about y'all, how y'all feel about y'all city. I love my city. You see, I got it on my title. Period. Dirty Weather 916. I could have said Dirty Weather DPH. I could have said all that, but no. When you go to the pen at a young age, you raised by a city. My city raised me. It's sad but true. All the older homies, them was like they was like my uncles. The real ones, them was all like all the big homies. They raised me and made it to where it was possible for me to walk out them gates. They gave me the seeds, and I was smart enough to know to take what I could use and get rid of the other shit. But I wasn't just giving game from homies from the Heights. Hell no, homies from Oak Park, homies from Valley High, homies from Lama Verde, even older Crip homies. Everybody they looked out for me because I was young. So that's why it's 916. I look at it as an umbrella, not just no one way. Yeah, Detroit was murder capital. I think Detroit had murder capital more than one times. Hey, Hitman, what's happening? Yeah, don't get lost in the wrong spot, period. Yeah, because some spots they definitely shooting at anything foreign. Like you got the acorns, like the acorns in Oakland, man. When you pull into the acorns, literally it's people on both sides of the street, and you will get lit up in on the acorns. And don't get, I know all of them. I know Lama Verde history. Lama Verde is not that big of a hood. But one, you know them all. That was Lama Verde was a period. There was an era. Like we are there, and then time went on. Everybody got older. But yeah, I went to Burbank though. Top every year are usually the mid in the Midwest, Cleveland. Shit, shit, you gotta have Cincinnati on there. Oh, Lama Verde, and that's that street with that's the street with the duplexes up and down. Like as soon as you turn off of Florin on the Lama Verde, that first street right there, ain't that Qzar? Man, look, I went to John Sloat, I went to Edward Kimball, I went to G Parkway, I went to Franklin Community, I went to Burbank, I lived in Meadowview, I lived in Cooney, I lived in G Parkway. I lived in hella places growing up. When you got a mom that moved, look, I was in group homes when I was young, and that's what this next series of stories is gonna be about. Like talking about my life growing up connected to mental health and how and like how they treated me growing up, and then you could see the effects of how they treated me growing up dealing with mental health. But I was in group homes and shit too. So group homes, sports, getting locked up, and my mom moving. Man, I was all over Sac. Consumnes River. I was just there the other day too. I was just there. The Sac City College. Yep, I just was there too. All right, man. So look, we under 18, man. We at that 30-minute mark. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got to go. Oh, so she's getting out today. She's getting out today. Stay tuned. We're gonna see how this plays out, man. We're gonna see how this play out because I'm not going to get her. So stay tuned how that plays out. And man, oh well. But I'll holler. Dirty weather.